The arms screamed a unified agonizing wail as the Stardust tore through Xylos' atmosphere. Kaelen braced himself against the restraints, a searing pain blooming across his forehead. Rhys's face swam before his eyes, a silent rebuke laid over the encroaching darkness of Elara's influence. Hull integrity dropping fast. Commander. Lyra's voice trembled, a fragile thread amidst the cacophony. Sector 1 is gone. Shields are non-existent. Prevent the atmosphere. Kaelen squeezed his eyes shut, fighting against the insidious calmness invading his thoughts. Elara's voice, smooth and insidious, whispered directly into his mind. Release them, Kaelen. Embrace the pattern. Resistance is unnecessary. He gritted his teeth, drawing on the embers of defiance Rhys had ignited within him. No, he thought. The word a fragile tremor in the psychic storm. I will not. The Stardust shuddered violently, a colossal impact rocking the ship. Through the viewport, the crystalline landscape rushed towards them, a dizzying kaleidoscope of violet and emerald. A massive structure, an impossibly complex latticework of shimmering crystals, loomed directly ahead. It pulsed with the same rhythmic energy signatures Lyra had been analyzing, a heartbeat resonating across the planet. "It was going down hard, Commander," Lyra yelled, her voice strained. "Prepare for impact." Before Kaelen could respond, the world had dissolved into a blinding flash of white. He awoke to silence, a profound, unsettling silence that pressed against his ears. The alarms were gone. The ship's groaning had ceased. The psychic whispers had vanished. He was suspended in what felt like a chamber of pure light, the crystalline structure visible through the walls. It was beautiful, terrifying. His restraints had dissolved. He pushed himself to a sitting position, his body aching, his head throbbing. Lyra was nowhere to be seen. Welcome, Kaelen. A voice resonated around him, gentle and melodious. It wasn't projected, but felt woven into the very fabric of the chamber. He turned, and saw them. The Xylans. They stood before him, a dozen figures shimmering with an ethereal luminescence. Their forms were vaguely humanoid, but their features were alien, graceful, their eyes vast pools of ancient wisdom. They didn't speak aloud, but their thoughts, their intentions flowed into his mind, a tide of calm understanding. You have arrived. They communicated. The great design unfolds. He struggled to find his voice, his mind reeling. Where is Lyra? What have you done with my crew? They are integrated. The Xylans replied, the word carrying a weight of cosmic significance he couldn't comprehend. Their essence contributes to the harmony. A wave of horror washed over him. Integrated. What does that mean? One of the Xylans stepped forward, its gaze intense. It means they are part of something greater, Kaelen. They understand now. He felt Rhys's memory surge, a desperate plea echoing in his mind. Don't trust them, Kaelen. They're not what they seem. He pushed back against the Xylan's influence, searching for a foothold in his own mind. What is the great design? What do you want from me? The Xylan's expression didn't change. The great design is the reweaving of the cosmos, Kaelen. The restoration of balance. You, Kaelen, are the key. He felt a sudden, overwhelming sense of dread. He was a pawn in a game far beyond his understanding, a sacrifice to a cosmic purpose. He was trapped. Why me? He asked, his voice barely a whisper. Because you possess a fractured potential, Kaelen, a resonance with both creation and destruction. You can be the bridge. He closed his eyes, fighting the rising tide of despair. He was alone, vulnerable, surrounded by beings of unimaginable power. But Rhys's memory lingered, a spark of defiance refusing to be extinguished. I will be your bridge, he said, his voice gaining strength. I won't be controlled. The Xylans didn't respond. They simply watched him, their vast, ancient eyes filled with an unreadable mixture of pity and anticipation. Then a new voice echoed within his mind, faint but persistent, a spark of hope amidst the encroaching darkness. Find the core, Kaelen. Disrupt the resonance. Remember the oath. It was Elara, but it wasn't the manipulative, controlling presence he's been experiencing. This was different. This felt genuine. He opened his eyes, a flicker of determination igniting within him. He didn't know what the oath was or what the core was, but he knew one thing: he would fight. He would resist. He would find a way to break free. The great design might be unfolding, but Kaelen wasn't ready to be part of it. Not yet.